The baby is the size of a cantaloupe, like massive. And this week I had my 3D scan of the baby. Welcome to week 27. This week I'm still really ill. Just got a really sore throat, really runny nose, sore head. I've had conjunctivitis as well, and it was scary because all those things are symptoms of the Cytomegalovirus, the CMV virus. So I was like really crapping myself, thinking that I had it and that I'd given it to the baby, etc. But we got the test results back, and the test results said that I haven't had the virus within the last 12 weeks, and that's really positive, because if I had caught the virus within the last 12 weeks, we would have had to do an amniocentesis straight away to find out if the baby had the virus, because if I caught it within the last 12 weeks it would have been more likely that I had passed it on to the baby. So that's really positive, the fact that I haven't caught it within the last 12 weeks. The problem is, they can't tell me when I caught it, and there's no blood test that can tell me when I caught it. So they don't know if I've caught the virus within the first 13 weeks of my pregnancy or before I fell pregnant. If I caught the virus before I fell pregnant, that's amazing. There's hardly any chance of transmitting the virus to the baby. However, if I have caught the virus within the first 13 weeks of my pregnancy, then it's dangerous to the baby. So now we're kind of just weighing up options, like what do we do? The doctors want me to do an amniocentesis because they want to find out if the baby has the virus or not. They said it's very unlikely now, the fact that, you know, I didn't catch the virus in the last 12 weeks. It's unlikely that the baby has the virus, but there is still a chance that it does have it. And they want me to do an amnio, and I don't feel comfortable doing an amniocentesis, because obviously an amniocentesis has its own risks. You're puncturing the amniotic sac, and that can be dangerous for the baby. That can cause a miscarriage, etc. The doctors did say that this late on in the pregnancy, an amniocentesis is not as risky as it would be in week 15, for example. But I still don't feel comfortable about it. I don't feel comfortable about doing an amniocentesis. I feel like I'm putting my baby's life at risk for something that I don't know. Like, I don't even know if there's a reason why I'm putting his life at risk, because if we do an amniocentesis and it comes back that the baby has the virus, I don't know if there's much we can do about it now. I don't know if, you know, I don't know. I mean, if it comes back that the baby has the virus, then we have to do another test to see if the baby's been affected by the virus. And then if it's been affected by the virus, there's maybe some medicine that we can give it that could maybe, like, help it. But everything's just a bit up in the air. Like, I don't know. Like, nobody's giving me a clear-cut answer. Like, if we give your baby this medicine, it's going to be perfect. So I think, okay, well, if you can't guarantee me that you're going to make my baby better, then why am I going to do an amniocentesis to see if my baby's sick or not when it's probably not sick? I don't know, I think I'm just rambling now, but I'm confused. I don't really know what to do. So we're weighing up the options. But if I listen to my heart, I really do feel like the baby is okay. And part of me kind of just wants to tell all the doctors to just piss off and leave me alone and stop trying to put needles in my amniotic sac. Just leave me alone and let my baby grow and develop normally, and it will be fine. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with the cytomegalovirus. We got the 3D scan, and the 3D scan came back perfect. The baby, you know, we didn't see any deformities, nothing. Just came back completely perfect. I have to go back to the doctor this Friday, and they want me to do the amniocentesis. And I'm probably going to say no to the amniocentesis on Friday, just because I don't feel ready. Maybe I'll do it later on down the line. But they do, if I don't do the amniocentesis on Friday, they want to do some kind of special scan to look at the baby's brain and things, to make sure that it hasn't been affected by the virus. This special scan can't say if the baby's got the virus or not, but it can tell you if it's developing properly and if it's been affected. Weight gain. Okay. My weight gain this pregnancy has been really, well, it's not been weird, it's been identical to when I was pregnant with Amaya. Basically, I've just put on a lot of weight at the beginning of my pregnancy, and then towards the end, I don't put on any weight or start to lose weight, which is very strange, because for most people it's the complete opposite. You know, they don't put on any weight at the beginning, and then it's towards the end of your pregnancy, when your baby's getting really heavy, that's when you pile on the pounds. But for me, when I get to the end of my pregnancy, there's just, the baby's taking up so much room that I just don't have any room left in me for food. So I feel like I can't really eat very much. And that's what's happening to me now. You know, I put on a lot of weight at the beginning of my pregnancy. I put on 8 kilos up until now. I'm 53 kilos now. Started off at 45 kilos. So yeah, put on 8 kilos so far. But now I'm not really gaining any. I reckon I could gain anything between 2 and 4 more kilos before I give birth. But I don't think I'll gain any more than that. So with Amaya, I had a total pregnancy weight gain of 12 kilos, and then in the last 2 weeks of my pregnancy, I lost 2 kilos. It's really weird. It may happen again this time. You know, maybe I'll put in another 4 kilos between now and the end of my pregnancy, and then I'll lose the 2 kilos at the end, leaving a total weight gain of 10 kilos in the whole pregnancy. So that's probably what it'll be. So I'm not worried about my weight anymore. I was really worried at the beginning, like, oh my god, I put on all this weight, like, I'm not going to stop, I'm going to be obese. But it's not, it's just, that's the way my body works. At the beginning I put on a lot of weight, and then at the end I don't put on anything. Stretch marks. Okay, so far I don't have any, and I'm so lucky that I don't have any, because I have been so lazy. Like, I haven't been doing anything. I haven't been putting on cream. Just because I've been feeling so bad, I just haven't really had the energy or enthusiasm to do anything, including putting on cream. But I'm going to try and start putting on cream again, because I am getting worried that I'm gonna get stretch marks. So my friend bought me this. This is like organic, I don't know, Rosa Mosqueta musk oil. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. Rosa Canina fruit oil. I don't know, but yeah. So this is it. It's like oil, bio musk thing oil. Symptoms. Well, apart from that, just I think I maybe caught a virus this week. Not the CMV virus, another virus, just because of my throat and everything. But apart from that, the other symptoms are just exhaustion. Just absolutely exhausted all the time. Doesn't matter how much I sleep. I just feel like I live in bed. No, I live, you know, between bed and the sofa. I just don't have any energy, and in my mind I want to like do all this stuff, but my body just won't move. So yeah, exhaustion, really sore gums and teeth. One day I got like really bad period pains, And I thought, oh my god, this is like contractions. Is the baby coming out now? Like, what's going on? That lasted for about half an hour, and it was worrying. But since then I haven't had anything. So, you know, I don't know what that was. And just pretty like emotional, pretty teary, you know, crying a lot and things. Which brings me on to emotions. So yeah, emotions are that, just very, very emotional. I think I've cried like every single day this week. But mostly, I mean, that's just been because of the worry with getting the results about this CMV virus. I was just so unbelievably worried. Now that now that it came back that I haven't had the virus within the last 12 weeks, and now that I'm starting to listen to my heart and listen to my intuition a little bit more, I feel better, because I really do deep down believe that the baby is fine. So emotions again, just very, very drained, emotionally drained. I think Amaya probably has something to do with it as well. You know, she's a gorgeous little girl and she's so good, but she's just, I mean, she's 18 months and an 18-month-old drains you. You know, they need a lot of attention, they need you to have a lot of energy, and at the moment I just don't have the energy for her. So and then in Madrid at the moment it's boiling, it's like 40 degrees. So I've got Amaya, I've got the 40-degree heat, I've got the stress of this CMV virus, and it just obviously is too much for me. So very emotional this week, and no progress regarding finding a house or anything. We did find a house that we fell in love with, and we ended up losing it. So, and at the same time, John and I were kind of more focused on the baby and making sure the baby's okay than getting a new house. You know, our priority is make sure the little Eva, we're going to call her Eva, or Eva in Spanish, that's our main priority, just making sure she's alright. And then once we do make sure she's okay, because I'm sure she is, then we can, I don't know, then hopefully a house will appear. But at the moment, just no luck in finding a property at all. And that's it for my 27-week update. I will see you next week for my 28-week update, when I will be able to tell you how my doctor's appointment went. Maybe I will decide to do the amnio. Maybe next week I'll say, I've just had an amniocentesis done. I don't know. At the moment, I think I'm just going to go for the special scan. But we'll see. Could change my mind between now and Friday. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next week for my 28-week update. Okay, bye!